Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Oren, and before we dive into our next run, I just wanted to take a quick moment to run through the patch notes of the Redemption Road update. This is on the experimental branch, so if I scroll up, there's hot fixes going in, but I wanted to just take a beat and look at the core patch notes and kind of my initial thoughts. So you've got kind of the summary up top here. Routes and stagecoach controls have changed. Pets have finally been added. Valley has been revamped. Loathing has been revamped. Torch has been revamped. The confessions have been varied in length. Basically, denial is a bit shorter. The other two are more kind of standard. I think the idea is that eventually you'll be able to kind of choose the length of your play cycle. Loot and economy balancing, which is they've been doing for several patches now. The Infernal Flame is disabled, not relevant to me because I don't play with the Infernal Flame. Candle scoring is more available. Academic studies and many more adjustments. So rather than running through all of this, I just wanted to jump to a couple of the highlights. The big one being the stagecoach. So basically they're changing how the stagecoach works. Now we're managing tokens at the stagecoach. You have to replenish them via the Wainwright. You have two kinds, wheels and armor. When they're full, you get a benefit. When they're gone, you get ambushed. And basically you have different route types. So gone are the safe and not safe pathing, where it was basically road battle or no road battle. Now you have different types of roads. You have rough patch deducting a wheel, hazard deducting an armor, combat, which means that you're getting a road battle, and then you just get loathing if you go through an oblivion tear. So I haven't played with this yet. I'm getting ready to dive into it. But I do think this is an improvement on the management. It's less of a function of like, it'll make pathing a little more interesting because it's, I don't want to get ambushed, or I don't mind getting ambushed, so I'm gonna take this path that's gonna hit, deduct all my wheel tokens, or alternatively, I want to keep all my tokens high, so I'm not going to, so I'm gonna kind of avoid losing tokens. If you run out of tokens, you get ambushed by pillagers, and then you have to basically play with a person down as somebody does urgent repairs to repair the coach. And then the Wainwright, you'll be able to replenish your armor and wheel tokens. Interestingly, the stagecoach controls is a part of this. You can now you now tap W or up arrow will set the coach in motion, and S will stop it. And then as it heads up to the intersection, you'll get a click and hold, alternatively WAD hold. So rather than having to navigate the coach there, it'll actually let you choose. This I do think is a good change here, mostly because it avoids mistakes. You get to you are choosing rather than having to dynamically, pick the direction. So I do think that's better. Pets, I know almost nothing about pets other than that they're here, and I'm kind of looking forward to just discovering them. The valley's been reworked, so the altar actually comes before the confession screen, basically meaning that we get to do our stuff and then do our confession, then pick our people. The hoarder and assist node are gone. That's just been moved to the first in. Cool. So interestingly here, there's changes to the loathing. The maxes are different. Instead of, I don't know if this is instead of getting ambushed by the exemplar, but if loathing builds to its maximum, the confession boss does something to you. And it also, it also makes the final boss harder. So managing loathing becomes how hard do you want the final boss to be. Denial's only 2 regions long. Resentment are the usual length, and the rest of this I think is more just kind of interesting. Memories work slightly different. Basically, there are you get a memory when you beat a boss, and you can lock it in rather than having to pay candles. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Just wanted to give a quick high-level view of some of the big changes and my initial thoughts. We're going to dive in now. We're going to play, and we're going to do it live. So thank you all for watching. Till next time. See ya. The world stirs and shakes as the focused fault falls. It was a heavy burden to pay to beat the fault, both the Vestal and Jester falling, but not before providing the critical edge that the Highwayman and Man-at-Arms needed to finish the fight. Victory is victory, but the world has changed once again. You're not sure what all it is, but as you sign the confession of resentment and prepare to head back into the breach, you prepare yourself for what comes next. But first, you'll need companions. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we are back at it, Darkest Dungeon 2, this time on the experimental branch, testing out Redemption Road. As is tradition, when we get a major patch, we are actually going to be taking out a variant of the Unusual Suspects. This time, we're taking out the formation Fall from Grace. So first of all, let's go and meet our contestants here. Interesting, we already have a different change here, so we can see, so the Surgeon, instead of saying 33% blight chance, it now says 33% blight resistance piercing. So it's how much you're able to punch through the blight resistance to get it done. So basically, every enemy has 33% higher blight resistance. However, I do find myself hankering for a Surgeon run, so we will take Paracelsus out as a Surgeon, which means we are going to set her up in kind of her usual formation. And she is a photomaniac, but is pyrophobic. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Next up, a familiar face, Reed, our sharpshot. He's already configured the way he needs to be. And then Barristan, our Man-at-Arms. It doesn't look like they've fully implemented the hero path changes just yet. But I wonder, is this... yeah, they haven't fully made some of the changes here, I don't think. Well, we've done a couple of runs with him as a Vanguard. It's just Man-at-Arms, but better. But I kind of maybe want to do... Man, Bulwark would have been really useful against the Focus Fault. That Stand Fast taunt was what I was missing. Yeah, what the heck? We'll just go back. We'll go back to Vanguard. It's just too good. It is just honestly too dang good. He is a daredevil, but greedy. And finally, we've got Audrey, our Nightsworn grave robber. Kind of wish... Oh, we can swap her here. Interesting. All right. Oh, okay. So interesting. So let's go to some of our other paths here. So the Highwayman's not been updated, nor have the other three. It doesn't say it, but the Grave Robber has. The Grave Robber's paths have been changed. This is going to be the new kind of deal here, where it's changing skills a la the Vestal. So let's start with Nightsworn. What does it say for Lunge and Pirouette? 411, 410. Okay, if we go to Wanderer, what does this say? 4-8. Yeah, so it is still just the damage buff. It's just doing it instead of spelling out some of this stuff, it's just saying which skills get bonuses. Well, I think we're going to take Audrey out in her Deadeye formation. She is a Jinx, Photo Scrounger, Steady, Bum Leg. Ugh. She's got a lot of good and bad traits. And we'll go ahead, Pirouette. I don't know that we're going to be lunging that much, so we might do it like that. And yeah, this is Fall from Grace. We are able to swap paths around again, but we will be sticking with Sharp Shot. It's just, look, I'm sorry, but Sharp Shot is just strictly better than the other options. And until they nerf it, I don't see a reason to change that. And we'll head into the valley. So I do think I might have... Oh, no, I do have my 83 candles. So am I just not going to get to spend those? Or is the game detecting that I had candles? I don't know. Interesting. Am I just going to lose these 83 candles? Because there's the road battle. Yeah, I guess I'm just losing these 83 candles. All right. That's unfortunate. But you know what? That's okay. I don't think that's going to be the thing that breaks us here. Wait, why'd you get a block? Why did you get a block? Interesting. Very strange. I don't know. Clearly there's something a little bit wonky in this, if not in this patch, then just in the way that I've sort of stumbled into it. So we will play it out here. It might be that we don't get a pet here, because I might have to unlock them, and I was not presented the opportunity to do so. But if so, we can still see like a lot of the rest of the game. So it could be better, could be worse. I'm missing my opportunity here to talk about this formation. Look, it's Unusual Suspects. You can watch any of my videos where we take an Unusual Suspects run. They're all going to be kind of consistently the same. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Damage output is high. Any formation that has the Highwayman and Grave Robber is great. Stress healing is kind of mediocre, but it's good enough. Bolster is one of the better stress healing skills, so it does kind of provide enough. And healing, you've got self-healing on Barristan and Audrey. You've got Paracelsus with Battlefield Medicine and Indiscriminate Science. And to be honest, that just happens to be enough. So, yeah. A little bit of positive relationship ticking. Let's see. So we have 3 wheels and 3 armor. It doesn't look like we're going to get to equip a pet, which is very sad. It just wasn't provided the option, which is unfortunate. Spacious storage trunks. Oh, that's nice. Compress kit. Where are we heading first? Let's figure out where we're heading first. Wow. 4 candles to go into to beat the Dreaming General. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll go to the Tangle. That seems pretty reasonable. If we're doing that, we definitely want our Poison Dagger upgrade, and we're going to want the Bolster upgrade, I think. Yep. All right. So unfortunately, it looks like I was not given the opportunity to select a pet. However, oh man, we're 5 relics short of getting both of these. So do I want extra storage space or Kyrgen's Directory, which doubles the item selection at the field hospital and gives us the chance to see them? I think field hospital is probably better. All these trinkets suck. Oh, well, Dead Ringer is not awful. It's not backbreakingly bad, but no, I don't think so. Then we'll just buy food and set up our kind of set up our main people here. And that'll do. Alrighty. Well, We've got 3 wheels and 3 armor, and we're going to have to hope that's enough. But, well, actually, hang on. Let me see. Is there a pet option? Pet? No, I've got to unlock it. All right, well, unfortunately, I wasn't given the option of going to the Altar of Light, so we're going to be going into this without a pet. But don't worry, that means future runs we will get to unlock a bunch of pets at once. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you and people like to watch. Till next time, see ya.